What's going on, guys? Tilo's Cards here. Today, as you can see, I had my first PSA order back from PSA. I sent these on July 1st, value plus to the $40 mark, and got them back today, which is the 19th. So the estimated delivery date back was the 31st. Came back about 2 weeks early. So I've never sent a PSA before. I think that's a pretty good thing. That's a really good turnaround for PSA. So very happy with that. I have already seen the grades on these. I did the online reveal, but I wanted to do a video here showing you guys what I got, kind of what I'm thinking on them. All 7 of these cards, if you saw my first video, are all PC stuff that I don't plan to sell. To be honest, with some of these grades, I might sell some and try and just pick up a nicer one or crack. But let's just get started. You guys see on the first one, I have them already ordered. But starting on the first one here, the Michael Thomas Downtown from 2022. It did get an 8. I was actually pretty confident that this one would be either a 9 or a 10, so I don't know what they saw on it that I didn't see. Centering to me looked pretty good, maybe a little bit more on the bottom. Yeah, disappointed in that. His stuff still sells pretty well raw, so I might crack this one, sell it as raw. You know, I'll state that it's an 8. There's no reason not to, but it would look better raw than it does in an 8 case. But also might just keep it. I mean, it's Michael Thomas, only downtown that he has, so still looks good. And again, I don't know what they saw. I'm trying to see if I see any lines here now. I don't see anything on the front surface. Maybe something right there under the downtown, but disappointed in that one. But that's the first card we got back. What I'm most disappointed in here, I was expecting, you guys see it's the out of 10. This is the gold Kamara rated rookie auto. It also got an 8. I was expecting a 9 on this, not necessarily a 10. I think the centering is normal for this year on this one, but I did see some stuff on the back, some white spots. You see that corner is a little white. So I was expecting a 9, disappointed in the 8. Still a beautiful card. I'll definitely just keep this one. I'm in super high on it raw anyway, so will be staying on my Kamara PC. Disappointed in it, but it is what it is. Still a beautiful card, the gold. Next up, also, in terms of what I was expecting and what I got, this is the one I was most surprised in, or on, and that's the Breeze. This is his first Kaboom 2020. Take this off. But it did also get an 8, and I have no clue why this one got an 8. I thought it looked really clean. I didn't see any lines on the front, and obviously the back's easier to see, and I didn't see anything there. The centering looks decent enough to me. So I'm not sure what they saw on it that I didn't. Honestly, I might crack this one and resubmit it because I just don't see where the 8 is there. This one goes for a lot raw, about the same as a 9, if not a little bit more, and then a PSA 10 obviously would be huge because this is his first one. So definitely disappointed in that. To be honest, I'll probably just keep it, and I might just resubmit it if I find some other raw stuff that I'm planning to submit. Still a beautiful card again. I mean, just these Kabooms, especially his first 2019. But disappointed in that. And we move on. Next up, I was expecting a 9 on this one. This is Kamara's first Kaboom. Take off that wrap. This is his first Kaboom as well, the 2019 with the Breeze, and was expecting a 9 or a 10 on this one as well. I did see one line on the front, so kind of more expecting a 9. The centering looked really good though, and it did get a 9. So I think that line somewhere in the middle over here. Maybe it's that dot right there you see in the surface. So I don't know if that's why it got a 9. I'm decently happy with that. I was expecting a 9. Again, it's his first. This one will just be staying unless I could find a PSA 10, but I think the pop is like 4. I think the pop on the 9 is 5, and the pop on the 10 is 5 or 4. So 9 total graded. They were super rare in 2019, so that's why this and the Breeze, either way, are really big cards. But pretty happy with that. Again, the 9. I was expecting that. That's what I got, so decently happy with it. Very happy with this next one. I was expecting an 8. This is the only card I sent expecting an 8. It's the Michael Thomas Contenders Cracked Ice Rookie Auto. Not a big card anymore, but it did get a 9, so Very happy with that. Was not expecting a 9. I thought I had just seen some stuff on it, but it did look good after I cleaned it, and centering's really strong on it. So very happy with that. Out of 24, cracked ice, Michael Thomas. Goes with my other PSA 9, Olave cracked ice, and Kamara BGS 9 cracked ice vertical. So I'm very happy with that. It's a beautiful card. Will be staying in the PC. Next up, we got 2 more here. First off is, let's just do this. Let's pull it out. So first off is the Neymar Jr. out of 75 refractor autograph from this most recent year of Topps Chrome PSG. This is the only one I sent expecting a 10. So I'll just go ahead and show you the grade. So it did get a 10. It's a pop 1, beautiful card. Very, very happy with that. Happy just to think that it was going to get a 10, and it did get a 10. That's just good to see from my end. So if I know when I'm sending stuff in the future, if I'm really confident in a card getting a 10, that it's, I might be pretty close to accurate on that. It's a really good auto for him too, really strong, solid lines. Very, very happy with this. Because it got a 10, honestly, I'm kind of thinking about selling it. Again, it's a pop 1. I haven't seen any on-card Neymar PSA 10 sell on eBay, so I bought it for $166, add the $40 grading cost. I feel like I could get around 1,000, maybe a little bit less than that. It's in that range, right? 500 to 1,200 in that range. And I'm doing very, very well on this one. Pays for the whole grading order. And again, that's just a beautiful card. I didn't realize how clean it was when I bought it on eBay, but it came in and I was like, man, I need to send that to PSA. So the PSA 10 there, Gem Mint, very, very happy with that. And finally, you guys know I'm at the 10s now. You can see I was expecting a 9. Very, very happy with a 10 on the first Kamara Downtown. This is the 2019s, also very, very rare compared to the new ones. This is a pop 13, I think. But one of these in a PSA 10 hasn't sold in years. Could be upwards of like $800. I bought this card for $120 about 4 years ago before Downtown's went crazy. And the PSA 10 on it is actually huge. Again, this is his first one. It's my favorite design of the Downtowns. It's got that kind of like hyper look on it. And man, just a beautiful card. Very, very happy with the 10. I was only expecting that, I was hoping for 110 out of my 7 cards. I got 2 10s. I wasn't expecting but 1 8, and I got 3 8s. So overall, I think I'm very happy. Again, the Neymar is huge, and so is this Kamara here, just because of the populations on them. But, overall, definitely very disappointed in the 3 8s. That Kamara, by the way, bought for $40 about 4 years ago before everybody wanted Kabooms. Unfortunately, the breeze wasn't like that, but because of how low I got on some of these cards, like the Michael Thomas, I'm in really low on too. That was early on. Again, the Kamara, I'm never going to be able to sell, but those 3 8s definitely hurt. This one is the only one I don't really understand being low, so I might just take another look at it and possibly resubmit it, maybe to SGC, something like that. But overall, pretty happy. What do you guys think? What would you think? What value do you think you'd put on the Neymar, if you guys have any idea? Again, I haven't found any on-card autos from Neymar sell in a PSA 10. There is a black out of 25 of this exact card, PSA 10, that just popped up on eBay. So I think whatever that one ends at will be a pretty good indicator. I know a lot of people like the refractors the most out of those autos. So anyways, very happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.